Hey guys, welcome to the first ever Rachel Recommends, which is basically just my own name for monthly favorites. Rachel Recommends! It's like monthly favorites, only not so monthly. Yeah, it's more gonna be like whenever I want to. So if you're unfamiliar with what a favorites video is, which I doubt any of you are unfamiliar, but anyways, we're gonna talk about it. It's where I tell you about some of my favorite things. My current favorite things. Whatever I'm really into that I really like right now. So let's get started. The first thing on my favorites list is this new notebook that I got. It's called a traveler's notebook and I think it's really cool. Basically, it's just like the outer part. And then the inside, you can put your own inserts in. And so I have a couple of cute ones. And then I filled it up with lots of cool things like washi tape and stickers and highlighters and mini scissors. And then at the back, I've got my pens. If you would like me to do a full video on everything inside here and what I plan to use it for, let me know in the comments below because I really like talking about it, so if you guys want to hear me talk about it, I'll talk about it more. Next is this waterproof notepad and pencil. I keep these in the shower. I've wanted one for a really long time. It's so silly, but it actually comes in handy so much. I'm always thinking of things when I'm in the shower and I'm like, oh, I gotta remember to write that down or do that when I get out of the shower. And then obviously I forget. So this has been incredibly handy. It just suctions onto the wall and then you can write your little notes. This is just, it's just a mess. The suction cups are not that great. They fall down sometimes, but the items themselves are pretty nifty and definitely come in handy. Following along the theme of things for the shower, which is creepy when I say it like that, I got a shower speaker! Again, this is something that I wanted for a really long time and I don't know why I didn't get it before! It's really, really awesome. I mean, you can take it anywhere, but obviously I use it in the shower. It connects via Bluetooth and it has all the necessary buttons, so the on, off, and the volume up and down, and skipping tracks backward and forward, and it also has a little button so you can answer calls as well. Not that I'm really taking any calls in the shower, but hey! You wanna call me when I'm in the shower? You can! Don't though, cause that's weird. Another fairly random thing that I'm really into is my electric blanket. It's just a small one, but it is so snuggly. My sister and I each got matching ones from our parents for Christmas. I'm the type of person who, when I get cold like to the bone. So this is so nice when it's cold at night and I turn it on while I go and brush my teeth and wash my face, and then when I come back, my bed is all warm and ready for me to snuggle into, like as if the blanket just came out of the dryer. Everybody loves that feeling. One more random favorite is this little sloth. I got him at the dollar store and ever since I bought him, I've just been like snuggling with him all the time. I spend my own adult money on a plush toy and I love him. Side note, what should I name him? Alright, let's move on to some slightly less tangible things. I have two favorite apps. The first one is a game and it's called Donut Dazzle. Yes, I know. How perfect. It's kind of like Tetris in a way, which I also really love. The little donuts drop from above and you have to match them 4 across so that you can clear them and gain points, and if they build all the way up to the top, then you die. Super simple concept, lots of just clicky clicky, easy game when you just want something mindless, and I like it. It's fun. I had a crazy high score before, but I deleted it off my phone for space to take pictures when I was at a concert, so obviously I lost all my data. My next favorite app is a little more practical and it's called Relax Melodies. It's basically a white noise and meditation app, but you can build your own track. You can create your own sleep track by selecting different things, like campfire. And then add to that the sound of nighttime. And how about some frogs? And finally, a little music. Then you can also add a meditation. Welcome to the 15-minute meditation to scan You can adjust the volume of each individual sound that you select, create a track of your own, name them, and save them to your favorites, and I have a few different ones that I listen to pretty much every night. My next favorite I actually only just saw and would love to see again. It is The Greatest Showman. I went and saw it in theaters with my sister and I cried for most of it. It's so beautiful and so fun and it's just everything that I love. It's got Zac Efron in a musical theater role, and it's got Zendaya, and it's got Hugh Jackman. It's everything. My battery died while I was expressing my excitement over The Greatest Showman. Anyways, you get the picture. I loved it. I cried. It was great. It was the greatest. My next favorite is another film, or rather, a film franchise, and that is Kingsman. It's a crazy, hilarious, awesome, badass spy movie that has everything you could ever want, including cool gadgets, boss-ass villains,
with knives for legs,
gorgeous lead actors, plenty of great British accents, adorable puppies, and, of course, Colin Firth kicking some serious ass. It's Colin Firth, though. It's Colin frickin' Firth! Also, Taron Egerton is really, really pretty. Just saying. Amen. What am I doing? Okay. Clearly, I'm a very big fan. Next on my list of consumable media type things are 2 television shows, which are not new, I'm just really into them at the moment. The first, of course, is Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Everyone ever should watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It is perfect. So funny and so sweet and so good. All of the characters are so lovable. You will fall in love with Andy Samberg in a way that you never thought that you could, and it's really confusing. I love the delivery of the humor. I love everything about it. It's just so good. Everyone please watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine. The second show that I'm really into right now is New Girl. The show's been on for 6 seasons, and in a couple of months it's coming back for its 7th and final season. I'm a little bit sad about it, but I think they're gonna do it justice. But it recently came onto Netflix in Canada, and I forgot how much I loved the show. So I decided to do a rewatch from the beginning, and I just finished all 6 seasons, and I enjoyed it so much. I was laughing, I was loving the characters. It is just, again, so fun, and sometimes I just need some lighthearted fun stuff in my life because I tend to watch a lot of creepy, dark, sad, scary shows where everything goes wrong. So it's nice to have some light, fluffy, fun stuff every once in a while. The next thing I have to recommend is the new album by First Aid Kit. It's called Ruins, and it is phenomenal. I went and saw them live for the first time on the 27th of January with my sister. Blew my friggin' mind. I love First Aid Kit so much, and this album is just so beautiful. Their harmonies and their lyrics and just everything about it is so lovely. My favorite song is probably Fireworks, but I also really love Hem of Her Dress and It's a Shame. Ooh, and Ruins, actually, the title track is really, really good. Highly, highly recommend, and if you ever have the opportunity to see them live, definitely do it. On the same note, though it's not on any of their CDs and I don't have a physical something to show you, there's another song by First Aid Kit that's called You Are the Problem Here, and it is about sexual assault, and it's really angry, and it's so good, and it just, it sums up a lot of feelings that I think a lot of us are feeling. It was released as a single for International Women's Day, and all of the proceeds for the purchase of the song went to Women for Women International. So with all of that good stuff, I definitely recommend checking it out. You're the problem here. My next favorite is the website Society6. It's a cool place where independent artists can upload their original designs and have them printed or produced on a bunch of different products. You can find some really amazing stuff on there, especially if you're a fangirl or a nerd. I recently ordered this fabulous bath mat that has one of the mermaids from Peter Pan on it, and it says, "We were only trying to drown her," which is one of my favorite things from Peter Pan, so I'm really excited for that to come in the mail. And it's actually where I got my Kingsman shirt. So it's a cool website. It's Summer Girl. The last thing on my favorites list I can't show you because I don't have it anymore. It is lentil pasta. I know it sounds weird, but it is so delicious and it's gluten-free and it's full of protein, and I don't have it because I had a big batch of it with my friend for dinner the other night and there's none left. But I love it so much, it's so tasty. Let me just double check.
Kingsman, Greatest Showman, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, New Girl, Donut Dazzle, Relax Melodies, Heated Blanket, Ruins by First Aid Kit, Shower Speaker, Waterproof Notepad.
And that is it! Those are all the things that I could think of that I'm really into at the moment. I'm sure I missed many, but I guess I will include them in the next edition of Rachel Recommends. Why do I sound like a news anchor? Hearts all over my face, guys. Bye! Bye! I'm so bad at this now. Did I mention that my new hair is a favorite? Because my new hair is definitely a favorite. How do I hold everything so that you can see how much I love Kingsman? I love Kingsman. I've got my Funko Pops and my DVDs and my deluxe edition stuff and my replica of the nice medallion and also my t-shirt, which is a reference you would only understand if you've seen the first movie. That was excessive. I'm sorry. Kingsman, 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 the Men of Kings.